positivity was intended to support those with insecurities. But let's examine the reality. This movement seems selective, primarily favoring women. Consider this scenario. A fat woman posts on Instagram. She receives positive comments like, "You're beautiful." Now let's flip it. A fat man shares a photo. He gets criticized with comments like, "Go to the gym, you slob." It's clear this isn't about health or self-acceptance. It's about convenient selection, affirming some while mocking others. An overweight man is labeled lazy or undisciplined. An overweight woman, she's called strong or brave. This double standard stands out. The message is clear. Body positivity has a gender. Let's dig deeper. Men tend to be more direct with each other. If a man is overweight, his friend will straightforwardly tell him to get it together. No sugarcoating or false compliments. Women, on the other hand, often offer comfort without honesty. When a female friend is struggling physically, comments like, "You look amazing," replace truthful advice. This distinction fosters an environment where men feel they need to improve for women, while women are encouraged to embrace their bodies. Is this true equality? Here's a thought. If every body is beautiful, then that should apply equally to men too. If we promote acceptance, we can't ignore the man with love handles or hair loss. The truth about body positivity? It can feel like a privilege, a selective form of acceptance. Now let's explore a different perspective, particularly in Asian countries. In Japan, the adult obesity rate is around 4%, significantly lower than in the US, where it's over 42%. Why? Children grow up eating healthy foods, avoiding fast food narratives disguised as self-love. Moreover, the approach is straightforward. Stores in Japan may openly use labels like fat girls or chubby fashion. There's no excessive wording. A larger size is simply recognized, and there's no offense taken. Individuals in these cultures don't feel the need to champion body positivity. They face reality without beautifying the truth. Men grow up hearing honest assessments of their bodies. If they are overweight, they are told so. Even if it stings, it's a form of realism. Women, however, might shy away from delivering such honesty to friends. Instead, the encouragement flows with compliments, not with constructive criticism. This dynamic leaves many wondering why nothing changes. In a supportive atmosphere, individuals still avoid holding up a mirror to the truth. In the end, let's reflect on these ideas. The movement might claim inclusivity, but reality paints a very different picture. True body positivity requires honesty and a balanced approach for everyone. Let's challenge these norms together and promote a more honest, inclusive conversation about body image. Imagine living how you want, dressing how you want, identifying as whoever you want. This is the ideal world many crave. But there's a pivotal question. Does freedom mean imposing your beliefs on others? For many, true freedom includes expressing your individuality without forcing views on others. However, this notion is shifting. We see a change where personal expression becomes a demand for acceptance. Let's dissect this idea. Is it really freedom if one must conform to another's perception? Consider this. If a person insists that I call them a woman despite their biological attributes, is that equality or control? This issue often ignites heated debate. Everyone deserves to live authentically. Yet, many feel pressured to accept ideas that conflict with their experience and perception. This isn't about coexistence. It's about aligning speech and thought to fit new ideologies. A famous instance comes from Piers Morgan joking he could identify as a black lesbian. It was humorous yet pointed, illustrating a logical extension of radical identity shifts. If identities are fluid, where do we draw the line? These discussions are largely rooted in Western culture. We witness narratives altering established facts. Take Disney's new portrayal of Ariel. Children, like a little girl who expressed confusion over the new Ariel, highlight the impact of forced narratives. They notice when something beloved is altered without explanation. Altering characters and histories leads to more than just confusion. It raises deeper concerns about truth in storytelling. Should narrative changes reflect ideology over reality? Imagine a version of history that prioritizes contemporary beliefs above fact. We're entering a phase where narratives dominate various media. Films and advertisements are filled with ideologies, often overshadowing character consistency. No history feels safe from these revisions. Ultimately, individual choice seems eclipsed by conformity. Are we now prioritizing alignment over authenticity? In summary, everyone deserves self-expression and respect. But when respect turns into a demand for conformity, boundaries blur. True freedom requires an understanding of divergent views without compelled agreement. So, as you navigate this complex landscape, remember your voice matters. Your reality is yours to define. Many women find themselves caught in a cycle of reevaluation after such experiences, grappling with their emotions while trying to comprehend the abrupt shift in their partner's behavior. When affection turns to indifference, self-doubt creeps in, causing them to question their worth and desirability. This reflection isn't just about romantic attachments. It touches on their self-esteem and how they perceive love. As these feelings swell, women often seek answers in conversations with friends or through introspection, striving to piece together what went wrong. They sift through moments shared, searching for signs of the connection that seemed so genuine. Was there a moment of miscommunication or a tone that changed in a text? The puzzle of emotions keeps them awake at night, trying to find clarity amidst the confusion. As time passes, they start to notice patterns, recognizing that these experiences are not isolated incidents, but a recurring theme in their romantic lives. Friends may chime in, sharing similar stories, and as they congregate, a collective understanding emerges. Each woman voices her frustration, revealing how common this behavior is among men who play the ego game. They learn to navigate the emotional minefield, fostering resilience and enhancing their ability to set boundaries in future relationships. In these moments of solidarity, a comforting truth surfaces. They are not alone in their struggle, and their feelings are valid. Underlying these shared experiences, they cultivate a nuanced wisdom that empowers them to recognize red flags in potential partners. This newfound awareness allows them to approach future relationships with cautious optimism, ensuring they prioritize their emotional needs. As they learn to cherish their own worth, the compulsive need for validation from men diminishes, making room for healthier connections. Their growing confidence shines through, making it clear that they deserve partners who reciprocate genuine interest and affection. It's a transformative journey away from dependency and towards self-empowerment, where love becomes a choice rather than a necessity. With each lesson learned, these women become architects of their own happiness, building lives that reflect their true desires and values, no longer playing someone else's game. Through shared stories and experiences, these women begin to reclaim their narratives, realizing their worth isn't dictated by a man's attention or approval. The cyclical nature of their encounters allows them to forge stronger bonds with one another, promoting a culture of honesty and mutual support. They advocate for open discussions about relationships, creating safe spaces where vulnerabilities can flourish. Armed with insights from both personal experiences and collective wisdom, they stand firm against the whims of those who view love as a game. As they forge ahead, each step becomes a testament to their resilience, and the fundamental truth crystallizes. They deserve partners who invest in their emotional well-being and offer true companionship. Ultimately, the journey becomes less about seeking validation and more about embracing their identity, paving the way for a more profound, fulfilling love that transcends fleeting connections. Navigating through heartbreaks, women often discover a fresh sense of empowerment. They realize that their past experiences, though painful, serve as lessons guiding them toward healthier relationships. The realization dawns that their value isn't tied to fleeting moments of attention, but lies within their own strength and individuality. In the end, as they foster this newfound understanding, these women embrace their journey with open hearts, ready to create bonds built on mutual respect and emotional depth. Their resilience transforms not only their relationships, but also their outlook on love, leading them to authentic connections that truly honor their worth. No filter thoughts. No filter. No bullshit. NoFilterThoughts.com. Subscribe, like, and share.